Tangent!
The grossest job I've ever seen a human being do, and I've been up to my shoulder in this. Restaurants get disgusting in ways that you'll never imagine. There's this thing known as the hood, and the hood is over the grill. It's that big stainless steel box that's over the grill. There's fans in there, which are the exhaust fans, and they suck up all that stuff. Well, all that smoke and carbon and all that gets caught, and there's a gutter system around the inside of that, and a lot of people aren't aware of this. You're supposed to clean that every night. No restaurant cleans that every month. Very few restaurants clean that every 6 months. I was working in restaurants for 10 years before someone said, "Oh, you're gonna have to clean out the gutter on the hood." And I went, "What? I've been in restaurants for 10 years. I've never even knew there was a gutter on the hood." So anyhow, you turn off all the equipment. It's usually like the restaurant's closed. And you climb up onto the grill and you look into this gutter, and it's like a gutter full of the most disgusting grease, black, burnt waste. Oh, it's just the worst. It sticks to everything, and you can't clean it. You just have to keep absorbing it and getting as much of it. Oh, it's just disgusting. And then under the dishwasher, there's this thing which is what do they call it? It's the trap.
Yeah.
Okay. And if the trap ever gets clogged up, it's going to be the worst thing ever. So I'm the head chef of a restaurant in New York, and our trap got clogged up, and we had a new dishwasher, and they weren't as committed to the job. And I realized that the trap was clogged up, and I had to reach into it. And it was basically like 3 weeks of food and water and mesh that had all been trapped in there. And I had to put my hand through that to unclog the bottom hole piece that had been, a piece of plastic had been wedged into it.
Ew.
It was a soda cap had been wedged right into it perfectly. So I had to, up to my shoulder, I'm laying on the floor of a kitchen with my arm in a floor grate up to my shoulder, and just jello consistency, rotten food smell, mush. Also, at any point, like a sharp broken bone could cut me or something.
Or a hand could reach out and grab you.
Yeah, that's even worse. Right? And I'm trying to dislodge it. That is
a sink monster. Ooh.
That may be the grossest thing I've ever done in my life. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, we are proud to bring you a rerun sketch from a previous season of Random Bush. Enjoy.
The Dew of Breath.
Savannah.
Esteban!
I'm so glad I found you.
But I thought your father sent you on a company retreat.
I sent my assistant in my place. Oh, Savannah, no mere weekend workshop can keep me from you. I can't deny our love any longer. I have something I need to tell you.
No, Esteban, we can't. I love you too. But we have to accept the facts. Your father is a mad scientist supervillain. And my father is the superhero and sworn nemesis of your father. And no matter how hard we wish it wasn't so, it is. Please, Esteban, don't make this any harder than it has to be. Just go.
Savannah.
I can't. No.
There you are.
What is this?
I know you were up to no good. But this?
I didn't know you had a twin brother.
I don't have a twin.
Esteban.
You have been converting with my clone.
Esteban.
I had him created to sit in on meetings and take phone calls in my place. I recently learned he's been sneaking out and pretending to be me all over town.
Esteban! No!
I followed him here to see what he's been up to. I suspected espionage or the planning of a takeover. But to discover he's been cavorting around with a dirty hero girl? This is a new low. Even for a clone of me. Savannah.
Esteban! No, Esteban. No, just go. Just go.
Will Savannah break the clone Esteban's heart? Will the real Esteban ever reveal his true and secret feelings for Savannah? Will Savannah ever tell anyone she is pregnant with a clone of Esteban's, and therefore technically Esteban's, but not Esteban's baby? Find out next time on The Dew of Breath.
That sketch you just heard is part of the Random Bush Show. To hear more great comedy content, search The Random Bush, a stand-up sketch conversation comedy podcast.
Wild
tangent!